Hello, 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 everybody. This is Tammy Morrison. I am a spiritual teacher, intuitive healer, and psychic medium, and I am coming to you to talk today about intuition because one of the things that I love to help people with is their spiritual gifts and stepping into them. And so, intuition is what I'm going to talk about today for a few minutes, if you bear with me. Intuition is the ability to understand something immediately without the need for conscious reasoning. We shall allow our intuition to guide us, or a thing that one knows or considers likely from instinctive feeling rather than conscious reasoning. So, that is the definition for intuition. And I'm going to talk about it from this standpoint, this point of view. So, intuition is that still small voice. I call it God. We could call it universe, source, whatever, but it's that still small voice that speaks to you. And we receive messages from our intuition in various ways. So, we all have spiritual gifts: clairvoyance, claircognizance, clairaudience, clairsentience, and there's a host of more, but those are like the four main spiritual gifts. And so we begin to start learning how to receive messages using those gifts. Then it will increase our intuition. And also, what happens with intuition is you'll get a hit, you'll get an intuitive hit, or a download, or a message, or a nudge from the spirit world, whatever you want to call it. You can call it any of those things. But what it is, it's an intuitive hit, something that you didn't know, but you know. And a lot of times, if you get them and you know it, and something that you know, then that is clear cognizance. If you get a hit and you see it, or you have a vision of it, then that is using your third eye. And then you can also hear clairaudience, which is my strongest gift. My strongest gift is clairaudience. I hear spirit all the time, and I didn't recognize it for years. But when I started recognizing it, then of course it made it stronger, and I started also working with it. And you can as well. There are many exercises that you can do to help you. The first one is to acknowledge that you are gifted and that you have these gifts. But it comes to you, and you'll also begin to really feel into it, and you'll begin to know, and you'll feel something typically in your stomach, in your solar plexus. Some people feel these kind of things in their heart, but for me, I feel it in my solar plexus, which is our power source and our power center. So that is the space where you're going to feel all of that. And so you'll begin to really start to trust your intuition, because you're going to get these hits. They'll start coming for you, especially the more that you trust and the more that you realize that you are intuitive, because we all are. Everybody's intuitive, not just Intuitive Tammi, but we all are intuitive. And so these gifts will start to show up and open up for you. So that's really all I wanted to say about this today. I'll be back live again tomorrow to talk a little bit more about some stuff. I'm thinking about abundance frequency, because that has been really on my mind and loading. However, you can use that as well with your intuition. You'll get an intuitive hit to go and do something. You'll get an intuitive hit to go apply for this job. You'll get an intuitive hit to go and speak to somebody about your business. You'll get an intuitive hit to go to a place, that does whatever it is that you do. You'll get an intuitive hit to go and speak to someone. Like, I met someone that is a small business consultant, and I got an intuitive hit that I needed to have a conversation with her. So we're going to have one, sit down and talk about it. She's going to help me in ways that she helps me, and I'm going to help her in ways that I help her. So it's so amazing when you live in that way. It's going to shift your life in so many ways, and I'm here for it, and I hope that you are as well. So again, thank you for joining me. This is Tammi Morrison and Intuitive Tammi. I'm also Intuitive Tammi on TikTok. Follow me there and go on there. Especially, I do live readings and healings, prayers as well, messages from departed loved ones. So join me as well on there. But make sure that you continue to follow me, to like, share, and subscribe. And then make sure that you watch the next video that's going to upload for you once I'm able to do that. So again, thank you for joining. I hope that your day is magical, and I will definitely see you on tomorrow. Bye now. Okay, that's